Hey, what's up, friends? Ray here. Sitting here in my crane, just pulled up to work, waiting for this stupid thing to warm up. Just giving you guys a heads up what this video is going to be about. I went over and replied to an ad on Marketplace and saw what looked like to be some black cherry, so I figured I'd go get a couple of loads. Packed up a couple of saws, went and checked it out. First night, I got there late, and my son was filming some of the footage of me kind of bucking that log, and then I just kind of set up the camera for the noodling and the rest of it. I brought my 371 and my 461, and I'll do a voiceover and go more into detail in it over some of the footage later on, but that's what it is, me hauling off some firewood for bowl blanks to process down. It's cool. Check it out. Thanks. What's up, friends? Okay, so I'll just start off by telling you what I basically do, because some of y'all might be out there like, why does this dude care about free wood or hauling away other people's trash for free, you know, and putting in the work for it too? It's because, you know, I'm a wood turner and a barbecue guy, and quite frankly, quality wood's kind of expensive, especially on the turning side. Barbecue, it doesn't matter too much because you only go through maybe a face cord a year. As you know, that's about as much as I can go through barbecuing on the weekend. But when it comes to turning, that's a whole nother story, and especially large chunks of wood you can't get at, you know, Home Depot or Lowe's. And anything over like 3 inches thick or 4 inches thick and good stuff like this cherry or walnut or maple, I mean, you're gonna pay through the roof. Like one decent sized for like a 12 by 12 by maybe 4 inches thick bowl blank is gonna be upwards of $40. So this is what I do. I scrounge or scavenge on Marketplace, find what looks to be a good, you know, deal, and then I go and cut it up and haul it off. This was a post just about, it showed a little pallet with like 4 little logs on it, and it said free wood to whoever wants it, and there's a tree on the ground too if you want to cut it up. So I jumped on it, man. I could tell in the pictures that it was black cherry, and I mean, it's good sized black cherry. It's probably 30 inches diameter at the trunk. So that's what this video is. It's just me bucking and noodling these logs up small enough that I could get them into my truck. It's usually just me. This first day where I'm doing this bucking on this cherry, my son filmed, but it got late, and I'm still an amateur. I'm a hobby guy. I don't do this full time. You know, I'm a crane operator by trade, and I just like to have fun running my saw and, you know, collecting wood. So I don't have a firm grasp exactly on how tension and compression works, and I got my bar stuck a few times and it was annoying, and so there isn't much footage of the first day of the bucking. It was just, oh, and the sun was going down too. I started at like 5 o'clock. I only had an hour before dark, and it was in a not so great area just outside Detroit, so you know, I didn't want to let the sun set on my ass. So I went back the next day and just finished the cuts, got the logs rolled out of the way, and was doing some noodling. So, you know, it's just a little bit of content. Some people here enjoy it, you know, checking out the big
things that I've
saws
seen
and
on
big wood.
YouTube.
Well,
You know, trying to
that's what it
continue
is.
your cut
Just
around
watch
and not
it.
come out, and
Go have a good
having
one.
2 offset slices, you know, by a offset by an inch or a half inch or whatever. So you'll see a lot of things where I don't quite know what I'm doing, but I'm trying things out. You know, I'm putting the saw on the wood, feeling how it goes. I try a couple little bore cuts or plunge cuts. You know, it's in the big wood and it's trapped, so you know, I'm just kind of feeling it out and getting a feel for it. So if it looks a little bit awkward or and like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't. You know, I'm just kind of teaching myself and watching some YouTube as I go, and you know, this is where I need the help. This is where I need anybody that's, you know, a professional, you know, logger or feller or, you know, timber cutter, you know, say, hey man, if you just did this way a little bit, man, you know, it might help you. So I mean, I'm cool with constructive criticism, you know, and comments like that. So, you know, if you see something and you feel like helping me out, help me out. I appreciate it. Okay, so here you can see how big these cherry logs are. They're pretty good size. And I switch over to my 461, which I use mostly for noodling because it's got the bigger 32-inch bar on it, and I can get these longer rounds sawn in half, or not even half, it's almost thirds, but I cut the pith out, and that takes some weight away, and then I can wrestle these big old, you know, third logs up into the truck. But it's a 461. I haven't done much to it. I'd eventually like to get it ported, but right now it's got a Egan straight shot muffler on it and his foam air filter. That's it that's been done to it, and a 32-inch standard weight bar. Okay, this video is going to get long in the tooth, so I'll go ahead and tell you guys now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Give me some likes. Give me some comments and feedback, please. I could use that and would appreciate it. And so this is just going to go on, just showing me noodling and messing with these logs. I don't have any music or anything. There might be a voiceover continuing every now and then, but it's mostly just going to be cutting wood. Again, thanks. So this job, I actually remember to bring along my little hand hook and this little woodchuck, and that actually really helps you out moving some of these bigger logs around. Get a little bit of leverage going. It's a back saver. If you're out doing stupid stuff by yourself like me, you might want to look into getting one. Really help you out some. Okay, and here we're back to the 371 XP. I love this saw, man. It's a fun saw. I picked it up on Marketplace, lucked out on it. It's got a Redbeard foam filter on it, and then a little custom pipe. A guy was trying to make them off Facebook, Husky group, and so I gave him $100, and he kind of made me the pipe. I told him I wanted it that it was going to be a working saw, and I wanted it to clear the dogs and point it up and away from the bar so it wouldn't overheat the bar during the summertime in long cuts like these. These are kind of long cuts, so I'm happy with the way it turned out. I would eventually like to get this one ported too, just to get a little more oomph out of it, maybe make the saw last a little bit longer. But yeah, it's got that Samara premium lightweight on it. I don't know, it's kind of floppy, but I'm not a faller, so I mean it works perfectly fine for what I do, and it balances perfect with that 24-inch bar, with one finger on the handlebar. I love the balance of it. It's great. and it's way cheaper than a steel bar. So for what it's worth, you know, I love it. Well, friends, there you have it. I seen free wood on Marketplace. It looked like black cherry, so I went for it. The tribulations of a wood hoarder. So I was able to get the middle trunk out, and then here's what I got. It's all big black cherry. You know, the big stuff's kind of hard to come by for free, especially. So yeah, she's a free load or a full load. I think I'm going to be back roading it on the way home, not taking the E-way. I'll make some cool bowls and some good barbecue.